Hello, this is Tanya with Secret Weapon Media Agency, and I am making this video because I realized when I was taking this Amy Porterfield class, and she does a post-it party for your course creation, that I literally could use a post-it party to plan social media. And I realized for people that don't plan a social media calendar often, this may seem like a foreign concept. So I'm going to walk you through how to do this super simple, super fast in a Tuesday tip for you. So I want you to get your sticky notes, grab your pens, and find a clear space to put your notes, whether that's a wall or a picture or a table, doesn't matter, just find a space. And you're also going to need a timer. The timer is very important, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to basically brainstorm creative ideas, jot them down on a post-it note, and you're not going to judge any of your ideas. You're just going to let them flow during this stage. And you're not even going to worry about organizing them. You're just going to set a timer for 25 minutes and write down every idea for content that comes to mind. So the idea is, if you think, oh, I could post a happy customer picture, you write happy customer on a post-it. Or if you think, oh, I could show a picture of the new product that we just got in, put new product picture, and whatever it is, right? Whatever that new product is, just write it down. And then if you think, we did a repair for this customer on this product, you would put product repair on a sticky note. And the idea is to set a timer and write down every piece of content or every picture or every thing that you might possibly ever consider posting on your social media page. One idea per sticky, write it and put it down. Write it and put it down. And you're going to do that for 25 minutes. And you're going to push yourself to keep thinking of stuff the whole 25 minutes. Okay? And if 25 minutes feels too overwhelming, do 15. But it needs to be a little bit of a stretch for your brain to start thinking of things that you normally wouldn't think of, okay? So if you're watching this and then doing it, just go on to the next slide. After you've finished your 25-minute session, then you're gonna take a look at everything you've got, okay? And you're gonna start looking at whether or not you can group things into categories. And you may be saying like, well, I'm not sure how to group things into categories because I haven't done this before. So hang with me. What you're going to do is look for things like customers or sales. Those are all one category, right? Maybe you send out reminders to customers. Like if you're a store and you have fall fashions, spring fashions, winter fashions, closet clean out, things like that. So reminders could possibly be a category. Or maybe you have questions that people ask you all the time that would be good content for social media. So for me, one of the questions I get asked all the time is, how do you come up with new ideas? Well, one of the things I do is post-it parties, or brain dumps is what I call them, where I'll set a timer for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 25 minutes, and just literally write down every single idea I can think of as it relates to the subject that I'm working on or the problem that I'm trying to solve, okay? So people ask me how you come up with new ideas for what we do, and that's one of the things I do, is I do a brainstorming session. And sometimes I find that I do brainstorming sessions after I'm reading something. Sometimes it's better to do brainstorming sessions first thing in the morning after I've slept and my brain is kind of a blank slate. So what you're looking for is trends that have labels that you can use to create your own categories, okay? And then after you get them into the categories, look at each sticky and think about, is it easy to do? Is it impractical? Has it worked well in the past? And the reason I'm saying that is if it's easy to do, I would put a star on it and move that to the top of the list. If it seems impractical and like it would be really hard to do, I might move it to the bottom of the pile of that category, okay? And if it's something that we've used on social before that's worked well, that I can reinvent, I would put a star on that, right? because that's something that I can use. So the ones that I think are easy, or the ones that I've used before, I'm going to put stars on those, right? Because those will probably be the ones that I'm going to use right away. And the ones that have seemed impractical, I'm not going to throw them away. I'm not going to put them in the trash. I'm going to set them into a different pile for now, so that my brain can keep working on them, so that my subconscious can keep working on them while I'm still moving the content calendar forward. Because what we're going to do in the next step is we're going to make the plan actionable, right? So this is where I would go back and maybe have all of the customer or sales category posts in green. And then maybe I would rewrite all the frequently asked questions and put them in yellow. And then if we have reminders, maybe the reminders would all go on blue, okay? And then if maybe we do service related things, those might all go on purple, right? And then I'm gonna stick them onto a visible calendar or a calendar type thing on a board. So whether or not you actually have a big old calendar you wanna put it on, or you just wanna take a whiteboard and make 4 rows and 7 columns, and then start putting those Post-its on those days. And again, we're using the ones with stars, so they're easy to start. We're using the ones that we've done before, and we're going to leave the ones that are impractical to the side. And all of a sudden, you will very easily have a content calendar. And you may not have something on every day of the week, but I am sure when you do this exercise, you'll end up with content that you can do 3 days a week or 4 days a week. So just keep in mind, the idea is to make it easy, make it simple, make it actionable, and make your content calendar yours. So I hope you found this helpful. It's something that I plan on using for myself, and it's a similar strategy that I've used for other clients. So I would love to hear in the comments if you're using Post-it parties for other things besides content calendars, course creation, because I think they can be very useful in a variety of scenarios. So leave me a comment in the notes below. Thanks.